Today, our topic for Moral Mondays is protecting Iowa's fair and impartial courts.
Interfaith Alliance jumped into the issue of protecting our fair and impartial courts back in 2010. As you remember, the religious right went on the attack against 3 justices and were able to unseat them, and they did that specifically because of the Barnum marriage equality case. And so we helped in that process to create Justice Not Politics because we believe in our strong, fair, impartial, nonpartisan courts and court system, and that it is a piece of our state and our democracy and is critical, particularly for civil rights. This year have this legislation which is moves from attacking individual justices to attacking the actual system that creates that nonpartisan system. We have this system where we have a nominating commission at the state level that gives nominees to the governor, and then we have nominating commissions at the district level, and those people are chosen in a manner that, to the best of our ability, keeps partisan politics out of the process. Iowa really is considered one of the best in the nation.
One of the most frustrating things to me is this is a huge change in our judicial process, and most of us didn't see the bill until it popped out the night before the subcommittee, basically. And so we have a process of changing our third branch of government, independent branch of government, the process by which those are chosen, and it has not been vetted by the public. So we need to, first of all, get word out there as quickly as we can. It changes the process by which the commissions are put together. Doesn't change how the actual selection of the judge in the end changes, but what the makeup of the commission, or who makes the decision about who sits on the commission. This moves it all inside, where the bill now says the governor will pick half and legislative leaders will pick half. No outside legal community input. All the choices for commissioners are made here inside the Capitol, and all by elected people that are partisan people. We're political partisan animals. In the end, judges and the judicial branch is not there to be accountable to the people. They're there to be accountable to the law and to the Constitution. One of the people that spoke for the bill very flatly just said, this is about decisions that have been made. This is about the gay marriage decision. This is about abortion decisions that have recently been made, and we got to change how this is chosen because these decisions were wrong.
I actually do think it is unconstitutional.
We've had this system since 1962, and it is spelled out in our Constitution.
The attack in Iowa has generally been because of the religious right and their unhappiness with a handful of decisions. It is our strong belief that this bill was written by the family leader.
Right now, we have this system where it's half public, half lawyer, and the belief is and was, and one of the reasons voters approved it was, that's the right mix of people to assess the reputations and the skills of the candidates for judge. It's going to be lawyers appointed by the governor, the speaker, the majority leader, and the 2 minority leaders. That's a lot more subject to conflict of interest and improper motives than an election administered by the Supreme Court among the resident lawyers in good standing for their peers.
Because it's a branch of government. We're talking about the judges and the justices of a part of our government, the third branch of government.
They want to get somebody who is ideologically pure, regardless of their legal skill, regardless of their relationships to the community, and get them appointed so they can be conservative judicial activists. They see this as a way to pack the courts with their people. You know, you guys aren't going to be in charge forever, right? And do you really want to unleash this, or do you want to preserve a system that had Chet Culver put Judge Mansfield on the Court of Appeals?
This should not be a partisan issue. Our judiciary should not be a partisan issue, and how we choose judges and justices should not come down that middle line between Republicans and Democrats. And so, but it has become that. This is the third co-equal branch of government that is intended specifically to not be partisan and that the nominating commissions are a key piece of that process, and they should not be pushed into that part of our government that is partisan. The legislative branch does a great job of that, and the executive branch does as well of being partisan. The judges and the justices, our judiciary, should not be.
For today, so thanks everybody. Don't forget to sign in.